What's going on, bro? It's your boy Jose back here with another video, man. So for today's video, bro, chat, we are starting a pretty big project. So I'm gonna be building a massive villager empire, Japanese style, chat. So in my previous season 2 hardcore world, I built 4 different Japanese styled villager houses, pagoda type builds. In this episode or this series, I'm gonna be use 2 of the builds I built in the previous season, and then I'm also gonna use some newer builds that I'm gonna try to create in creative and then build them in survival. But today we're gonna be building a Japanese style type pagoda. I'm gonna be using this one just to hold all of my villagers, specifically librarians. As you guys know, I have a fuck ton of, I have pretty much every librarian enchantment in the game. Right over here, Chad. Look at the iron farm from last episode. Got all the different craziest librarians. But as you guys can see, bro, we already have the schematic out. I built this thing in my hardcore world 2 seasons ago. Fully built it in creative and then moved it into survival. Look, it's a pretty nice build, Chad. We're going to be building that in this episode, bro, so I hope you guys stay tuned for that. We're going to be building a big villager empire. We're going to try to get all the villagers with the best glazed terracottas, quartz, all that good stuff, all the craziest villager trades. Now that I have an iron farm, bro, I can trade unlimited iron for unlimited emeralds. I also have unlimited tripwire hooks for unlimited emeralds as well. But yeah, Chad, we're going to be building this big, I'm going to just call it pagoda. It kind of looks like a pagoda. But Chad, this thing has an insane amount of materials. It has a bunch of dark oak logs, bunch of warped wood, calcite, diorite, quartz, even quartz, Chad. So it's gonna be a hard build to do. So let's go ahead and go gather up an insane amount of materials, bro. It's gonna be pretty stressing. My first time building something this big, and the materials is gonna be super annoying, Chad. But let's go ahead and go collect all the materials because we need a lot of stuff. Alright, chat, so I just got here to a dark oak forest. This build is gonna consist of a lot of dark oak. So we're just gonna get, I'm probably gonna get like 2 shulker boxes just straight filled with dark oak wood. So yeah, let's get a bunch of dark oak wood, bro. Alright, boys, next thing we need, bro, is we need a lot of fucking, well, not that much, but we do need some. We need some warped wood, chat. So I'm gonna go to the nether. I haven't found a warped wood biome itself, so I'm already getting shot at by a ghast. Nice. I'm just gonna fly around, see if we can find one, bro. There's a crimson one right there. More crimson. Bro, why is it just pure crimson? Alright, get back to you guys once I find a warped biome, chat. There's a crimson one, but can't find a warped one. Chat, we just found one, bro. What the fuck? I don't know what, bro. I just found a biome, bro, finally, after so damn fucking long. I'm gonna get a bunch of this wood, chat. It's called a warped white. Warped stem. There's even a bastion here close by, bro. Wouldn't even be bad at looting. I don't know if I've looted this one. We'll see if we loot that thing, but yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of this wood, chat. Alright, boys, so I just got up all the warp stem that we need for this build, chat. So there's a bastion literally like right over here, as you guys can see. I'm gonna try to see if I can find some of the chests, just to see if I can get the Soul Speed 3 book, since I don't have it. And by the way, I forgot to show you guys, but here's all the dark oak wood we did get. I said I was gonna get about 2 shulker boxes. Dude, I'm probably gonna make a tree farm very soon, cause dude, getting all that wood, bro, is not fun, bro. Like, I'm not even capping, bro. But yeah, we're gonna see if I can maybe loot this bastion just to see if I can get a Soul Speed 3 book, since we don't have that on my boots yet, as you guys can see. But it'll just be very quick, chat, since I am working on a build right now. Alright, chat, first chest. Alright. That might have just been the most horrible chest. Damn. I thought I had Soul Speed 3. Damn, that was horrible, chat. What the hell? Alright, boys, I found another chest. Bro, what are these chests? Yeah, mid. Damn, bruh. Alright, Chad, there's a double chest here, bro. Oh, shit. Bro. Bro, this is so easy. What the fuck? My game just crashed out. Alright, bro. I can't get to the chest though. Oh, there's another chest right there. Bro, why can't I not open the chest? Oh, hell no. Okay. Here you go, chat. Oh, it's because there's a fucking block on top. Bro, what is this, bro? Give me the Soul Speed 3, bro. Damn, crazy loot though. Alright, there's one more chest, chat. And it's fucked. Let's see if we get anything. Come on. Damn, bro. Yeah, let's just go back to getting the materials, bro. We're not gonna find shit here, chat. At least I tried, bro. Well, let's get back to looking for materials, bro. There's nothing here, bro. Like, fuck, bro. Another chest, bro. Fuck this fucking trash, bro. Oh shit. Yeah, chat, we're fucked, bro. Let's just go get materials, right? Just getting straight fucking gold and magma cream and this dog shit, like, it's not what I'm looking for, bro. Yeah, let's just go back to the base, bro. Alright, boys, we also need a lot of trapdoors. There we go. We also need a lot of dark oak slabs, just about 8 stacks. Made a little extra. There we go. A lot of calcite, chat. There we go. Let's get another shulker box going. Need a little bit more. Let's add this right here. Alright, boys, we also need a lot of dark oak stairs. There we go. Guys, also need a lot of diorite. Boom, boom, boom. Slate brick stairs. Alright, chat. Also need some slabs. There we go. Alright, chat. Also need some warp trapdoors. We also need some deep slate slabs, chat. There we go. Alright, chat. Also need some deep slate brick slabs. We need so much fucking shit, dude. It's so annoying. Holy. Chat, we also need some deep slate cobbled stairs. Also need some polished diorite stairs. Alright, chat. We also need some regular cobblestone, just like that. Need some regular stone, like that. We need a little bit of regular diorite stairs. We need a lot of lanterns for the lighting, of course. Alright, chat. We also need some birch trapdoors. There we go. Alright, chat. So I forgot to record myself going to the nether, but we went in to get some crimson wood because we do need some crimson trapdoors like that. There we go. Alright, guys. We also need a lot of note blocks. Yeah, don't ask why. We just need some. You'll see once, like, you guys see this right here. Chat, I built this thing in creative, this build, and now we're building it in survival, like I said. But yeah, let's get it going. We're almost done with the materials, chat. Just a couple more things. We also need a bunch of barrels, just like that. Alright, chat, next thing we need, bro. First time we're ever using quartz, bro. We're gonna need some quartz stairs. There we go. Alright, chat. Next thing we need is some dark oak signs. I think I made too much, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, we'll put them all in there. We're also going to need some crimson nylon. There we go. We're also going to need some red carpet. There we go. Alright, chat, so we need some black glazed terracotta. Wait, let me see the material list. So we need some yellow glazed terracotta, some black glazed terracotta. Okay, yeah. We need some black and yellow glazed terracotta, bro. So I don't have any terracotta on me, but next to my stronghold there is like a terracotta biome. I don't know what the hell the biome. I think it's called a Badlands biome, the terracotta stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go to that terracotta biome real quick to see if there's any black and yellow terracotta that we can bring back to smelt it into glazed. But yeah, let's go over there to the stronghold. Hopefully there's terracotta. If not, I'm gonna have to. The only other way I can get glazed terracotta is there's a certain villager that trades it, but you have to get lucky with the trade, obviously. But first, we're gonna go to the Badlands and see if there's any terracotta over there, and if there's not, then we're gonna have to probably get the villager trades, which is gonna be very hard. But yeah. Alright, guys, we found yellow terracotta, dude. We're gonna grab up a little bit. So, first time using chat. So one thing, bro, that I've never done in hardcore, bro, I've never used concrete in my builds, in any builds, bro. I've used concrete before in creative, but I've never used any concrete, bro, in a survival world itself. So I'm gonna see if I can come up with some ideas, bro, of stuff I can build using concrete only, bro. It would be kind of nice to have at some point we'll get every block in the game, bro. I've also never built an automated storage system, so I think in this world we're gonna be doing that. It requires a lot of redstone, so we're gonna have to do a lot of different types of farms before we even get to that part. But yeah, bro, we got some exciting stuff coming up. Is there black terracotta though? This is gonna be a problem though. There isn't, dude. It's gotta be some black terracotta here somewhere, right? I think this is brown terracotta. Yeah, it doesn't work, chat. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can find some black terracotta, and if not, we're probably gonna have to smelt or get a villager, because I'm not sure if there's even black. Yeah, I don't think there's any black. This is light gray terracotta. We need black terracotta. I'm gonna look around the chat, see if I can find any. If not, we're gonna have to get a villager, bro, because this Badlands isn't like insanely big. So yeah, we might be cooked here. Chat, I haven't found any black terracotta, but I just found an insane coral reef, bro. Look at this. And it's literally right next to the stronghold, so might be nice in the future. We need any type of coral blocks. Dude, but I'm not finding any black terracotta, bro. We might be cooked. Alright, chat. I can't find one, bro. I can't find any black terracotta, bro. I found my first ever, I think it's the first ever desert temple we find. Well, let's see if there's anything crazy down here. I doubt it. Let's break this so we don't get killed by TNT. Breach 4 is kind of crazy. Lure 3 as well. Okay, let's get rid of all this trash. Ooh, we got the smithing templates. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. There we go. That's the first smithing template we find in this world, bro. Very nice. Let's get out of here, bro. Alright, chat, I think the only thing we can do, bro, is we're gonna have to do stonemason trades, because I cannot find black terracotta, bro. So let's go back to the base real quick. At least we found the yellow one though. Alright, guys, okay, what am I saying? While we get a villager with black glazed terracotta trade, I'm gonna smelt up all this yellow terracotta into glazed terracotta. But yeah, we're gonna have to do some stonemasons, and hopefully we can get the black glazed terracotta trade. Alright, guys, first villager, bro, didn't give me what I wanted. Blue glazed and white glazed is what we got. Fuck, bro, chat, I'm literally getting so unlucky, bro. What is this? Like, really, bro? Come on, bro. Literally made, how many did I make, chat? I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stonemasons, bro. On the 9th one, finally, bro, black glazed terracotta. Thank you very much, bro. Finally, man, we can continue gathering materials now for the pagoda build. Let's get it. Let's go. Alright, chat, I think my terracotta, the yellow one, should be done. Yep, there it is. I think I made too much. But we'll just take all of it just in case we need it. I think I made a little bit extra. Let's go ahead and add it to the stroker box. Alright, chat, we also need some oak leaves, some stone stairs. Alright, Which I'm also gonna need some jungle leaves, some deep slate bricks. Also gonna need some cobblestone stairs and torches. Alright, chat, we also need some diorite slabs and black glaze terracotta. Alright, chat, we also need some polished diorite slabs, cobble deep slate, composters, crafting tables, and anvils. We need some light gray carpet, oak fences, acacia trapdoors, flower pots, quartz slabs. I also need some vines, dark oak fences, white carpets, chiseled stone bricks. So we're approaching the very end almost of all the materials. We're just getting like decoration stuff, so we need some iron trapdoors, smooth stone slabs, lilac, spruce trapdoors or spruce stairs, bookshelves, cornflowers. We also need some light gray wool, poppies, bells, dandelions, glowstone, light gray wool, netherrack, spruce trapdoors. Alright, chat, we also need some stone bricks, stone buttons, cobblestone walls, stone brick walls, amethyst clusters, chests, dark oak fence gates, some dark oak saplings, some iron doors. Alright, chat, we also need some looms, oak fence gates, spruce pressure plates, spruce signs, iron chain, rose bush. Alright, chat, so we have everything we need for this build, bro. I officially have every single item for the build ready to go. We are missing one thing, chat, and that is I need to make some custom banners that go on the build itself. They're like these Japanese style banners with yellow and red on them. But we're gonna make those banners until we're not gonna make those banners until we finish the build, bro. I want to get the build done first, and then we'll add the banners. We have all the materials here, chat, ready to go. We got everything, bro. Chat, this is gonna be a long ass build, bro. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna do a time lapse for y'all boys, and yeah, hope y'all boys enjoy this time lapse, bro. Crazy build. We're about to build this thing, dude. It's gonna take probably hours, but well, actually, before we even build it, bro, let's find a spot to build it, because I don't know where I want to build it exactly yet. But yeah, we have all the materials ready to go, bro, so we can start building this thing, chat. Let's look for a spot. Alright, chat, so I think I'm gonna build it right here, just about here. But we do need to do a little bit of terraforming. Thankfully, it's not like insanely far from my villagers, because I'm gonna have to move those guys all over here via rails. So yeah, it's not that far. I'm probably gonna build the entire villager empire around here, around this area. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and terraform a little bit of this so we have enough space to build, and then I'll get back to you guys, chat. So I got a perfect area mined out for this thing, bro. Now it's time to build it, bro. It's gonna be a long build, so enjoy the time lapse. I was gonna do what's it called? I was gonna do replay mod for this, but bro, I've tried so many times to install it, bro, and it just doesn't fucking work. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, chat. So if you guys know how to do it, bro, how to install the mod right, just please let me know, bro. I've tried several times because I know replay mod is way better. Like I said, we built this in creative. It took me a very long time, but now we're building it in survival. It's gonna be a very nice build, chat. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the time lapse. But yeah, let's go ahead and build this thing. Let's see how long it takes us, chat. Yo, chat, these fucking pillagers, bro, need to get out of my game, bro. Chat, like, look at this, bro. Look at these dudes, bro. Like, get out of my game, bro. Oh shit, I'm using my axe. Fuck. Where's the boss? Bro, where's the boss, bro? Oh my god, chat. I did all that for nothing, bro. So we're working on the build right now. Chat, look at this, bro. The first floor is already done, bro. These spaces right here will have lecterns for my librarians, but this is what it looks like, chat. First floor. Let me take this off. First floor is now done, bro. It's a long build, chat. I'm gonna be doing time lapses for some of the parts, not for every part, just because it is taking me very long to build this, bro, but it's starting to look very nice, chat. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep building this. Like I said, for some parts, I will show time lapses, and for some parts, I'll just show like the progress that we're doing, all right? But it's looking very good, chat. But let's keep it going, bro. Alright, chat. So far, bro, it's looking pretty good, bro. This is what we got done so far, chat, right now. Starting to get a little shape to it, bro. We're doing very good, chat. Almost freaking done with the entire build. But yeah, we're going to keep it going, bro. This is what the first... I don't know if I showed the first floor, but yeah, this is what the first floor looks like. I already have marked out where some of the villagers go. Probably going to dye the letters so you can see them better. But it's looking very good. And then we got the barrels here. Barrels where I'm going to store like books and stuff. Like the books I buy, extra books. Second floor is already pretty much done as well. But yeah, this is looking good for the librarian villager trading hall thing. But yeah, we're going to keep it going, chat. I'll show you guys right now once we finish the third floor, the progress. But it's looking good, chat. Chat, how many times am I going to see these guys, bro? Like, what is going on? Just want the potion and the flag and we're good. Battleman 3, not bad. That's literally all I want. I'm out, bro. Chat, like, these dudes are so annoying, bro. Alright, chat, I got the third floor done, bro. We only need 2 more floors and we're officially done with this thing, bro. So we're getting pretty close. Second floor right here. That's what the third floor is looking like, chat. Look at it. Done. It gets smaller and smaller as you go up because it's like it's closing up, bro. But we're almost done, chat, with this build, bro. It's starting to look very nice, bro. So yeah. Alright, chat, we're currently working on the last floor, bro, up the base, and then we just have to get the roof part done as well. It's looking very good, chat, but we are actually super close to finishing this thing, dude. So I'll get back to you guys once the whole roof is done. See. Yo, chat, so we have officially completed the entire build, bro. Bro, this looks literally insane. You walk in, man. You got this nice little pathway, bro. Look at, I already have all the each librarian's going. So this build is literally just for my librarians, bro. Got these nice little views going on, some carpet, some random decorations, chat, bells, all that good stuff, bro. We got a third floor. This one actually fits a lot of villagers, bro. So we got a 4th floor, and then the 5th floor is just like, I guess you could call it like my little bed right here and stuff like that. Some storage. But chat, oh, also got some barrels here. The barrels is where I'm gonna put the books that I buy but don't use. So chat, we're just almost done with the build, bro. So I am gonna make like a pretty big village empire. I think I'm probably gonna build like 4 or 5 maybe. 4 or 5 more different types of Japanese style base houses based off the same type of color with the quartz, with the white palette I used, and then like dark oak wood, and then a little bit of warped and all that. But honestly, this build came out very nice, chat. I can fly for you guys from a distance. Look how nice it looks, dude. Fully completed, man. It took me so long to build, bro, but it's fully done now, chat. And it honestly looks insane, bro. Let me know what you guys think. This is gonna hold all my librarians, maybe some other villagers too. But yeah, like I said, I am gonna make a full empire village type city, all Japanese styled, all similar to this look. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for the pathways yet, but I just put a temporary deep slate pathway. I was gonna put some banners, but I think it looks better like this, chat. We're also gonna make like a wall around the entire city, village city, once I complete all the builds. Like I'll probably make another build down there, maybe one over there. You know what I'm saying? But before we can end the episode, bro, the last thing we need to do, which is gonna be super annoying for every single build, bro, is moving the villagers, of course. There's still a lot of other villagers I need to get. Like, I'm not gonna get every type of villager. I'm gonna just get like the useful ones, like farmers, toolsmiths, armorers, obviously librarians, and then the Fletchers for the trades, the Masons for the quartz, because I'm actually trying to brainstorm a nice little, I guess you could kind of call it a mega project. I want to build a crazy base, because these 2 bases right here are not it, bro. These were the 2 starter bases, but they are too small, bro. So I need to build a mega base, like a literal mega base. So I'm thinking of probably using quartz. I want it to look very modern. So yeah, but yeah, chat, we're doing very good in this world, bro. I'm not sure what type of villager house I'm gonna build in the next episode. I'm not sure if I'm because this is considered a mega project, the villager city, Japanese villager city. But I don't know I'm gonna be building villager city build in the next episode. I could be doing something totally different. We'll see. But chat, last thing we need to do, bro, is we have like 30 librarians, I think, right over here. We'll have all the books in the game, all the best books in the game, chat. Yeah, we're gonna have to move all these guys all the way over there, bro. Good thing I have an iron farm, bro. Let's actually check the iron farm, bro. I don't know. Some iron, for some reason, some of the golems are spawning outside the platform. I'm not really sure what I can do to prevent that. Maybe slabs or something. I took out like a whole. Yeah, chat. Look at this, bro. A lot of iron, bro. More than we'll ever need, chat. But yeah, last thing we need to do, bro, is we need to move all those villagers over to the pagoda build. It's gonna be super stressful, bro, doing this, but fuck, we gotta do it, man. But look how nice it looks from a distance, bro. I'm gonna have all the other builds like surrounding this one. This is like, I would say this is the main build, just because it's the biggest one. All the other builds are a little bit more smaller, more compact. But yeah, Chad. Last thing we need to do, bro, is get all the villagers in the pods in the pagoda, and then we can finish the episode. So yeah, get back to you guys once I get that done, bro. After a lot of grind, man, we have officially finished the pagoda build. Look how nice and freaking crispy it looks, bro. Crazy build. First build for the villager city we're doing. Got all the librarians in here, Chad. All with its own like sharpness 5 is right here. Boom. You already know, etc. Almost filled up the second floor with librarians, but we have all the pretty much all the good books in the game, bro. But Chad, that's gonna wrap up this episode, bro. This episode took so long, bro, so you guys would please hit that sub button, man. Be really much appreciated, chat. Hope y'all boys enjoy this video, man. See y'all all boys in the next one. Make sure y'all boys hit that sub button, baby. W fucking I think the pagoda came out very nice, chat. But yeah,